Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at the ultra portable speaker from Kitsound. This is their new Pocket Hive Bluetooth speaker. It's a 5-watt speaker that packs an awful amount of power in. Definitely don't underestimate the size of this thing. It's also got NFC and a carrying case as well, which is a rare thing you see for such an affordable speaker. You do get a massive 10 hours of playtime. Generally I found it to be about 9.5 hours. It's got a sticky bass as well, which helps kind of resonate bass through whatever surface you play on, which is pretty cool. It definitely adds an extra bass element that you don't generally see with something this small. It's got the NFC as I mentioned earlier as well, so you can easily pair it with your Android device. One thing you may notice off the bat is this actually doesn't have a volume control. It just has one button which acts as a power and play and pause button, but your volume is controlled by your actual device. I'm actually kind of glad to see this as well, because generally I find myself using the full volume on the device and then controlling the volume on my phone anyway, so it kind of makes sense to remove the volume buttons as I don't really use them. So it has a built-in passive bass radiator as well to give you a bit more depth of bass. Uses Bluetooth version 4.0 as we generally see with speakers. 50mm driver, up to 20 meters of Bluetooth range. I found about 15 to work well in a house. Now you do get a frequency response of 60 to 20 kHz. Now 60 kHz is a very low frequency for something this size. As I mentioned, you do get a nice carry case with this as well. Also get the usual 3.5mm audio jack, as well as the micro USB charging cable, and of course a user manual. So getting onto the accessories, first you see the user's manual, and the 3.5mm audio cable is actually a very nice flat cable. This is kind of a bit of a rarity to see flat cables, but this is definitely nice to have, and it really rolls up nice and small as well, which is great to have, especially when you're putting it in the hard case to kind of keep it all a bit more compact. You do get a micro USB cable as well included. It's about 2.5 feet long. And then here is the nice rugged hard case. It's got a nice rubber feel to the outside, and it's also got a built-in carabiner as well if you want to clip it onto your bag. Then on the inside you've got a small division which would be great for the 3.5mm and the micro USB cable. You can easily store it all in one hard case, and it's really tough as well. You can easily chuck it about if you really want to, and you'll have no worries about protecting your speaker. So on the top of the speaker we've got the Mesh Hive logo, which represents the kind of honeycomb bee effect. Then you've got the Kitsound logo, which operates as a play and pause, power and also skip track button. And then on the bottom we've got the passive bass radiator. On the back of the speaker we've got the in for your 3.5mm connection, micro USB, and also a 3.5 out as well, which leads me to believe you may be able to pair more than one of these together. Also got the NFC as well for easy pairing with your Android device if you wish to use it. Now the base of the Pocket Hive has a small sticky pad which you can use to stick onto a surface to help the bass radiate through whatever it's on. I could definitely feel the bass going through the floor, so it does have a really positive effect. On the top we've got the hexagonal bee style mesh. You can't really see the speaker through, but it doesn't really make much difference either way. So looking at the front of the speaker when it's actually powered, the red flashing indicates the charging of the device. So then powering the device on as well will then flash sequential red and blue to show you it's still charging but also powered on. Then the flashing blue indicates that it's in pairing mode for Bluetooth, so you can easily connect it by NFC or do your normal pairing mode via normal Bluetooth. Then it will go a solid blue when it's actually paired with your device. Now when you connect a 3.5mm input, it will show you on the front that that is connected by showing a purple LED over the blue. So it's good to show which input is actually active, and then you can easily see it by a nice different colour as well. So we're going to give you a quick sound sample just to give you a rough idea. I'm using the H4n into the Shure SM58. Bear in mind, obviously YouTube compresses things differently, and you may not get a 100% accurate representation of the sound if you actually hear in person, but it will give you a rough idea of what you can expect. I'm very impressed with this speaker, and it's definitely going to be a really good seller considering you do get a nice hard case. It does deliver a nice depth of bass considering it's so small, and you do get nice highs as well. They're not perfect, but of course for something this small you can't really expect the world, but it does a really great job for what you pay. Thank you for watching guys. If you want to get yourself one of the Pocket Hives, I will put all the stuff you need down in the description box below. But thank you for Kitsound for sending this out, and we'll see you all in the next video.